I mean, Nigeria would probably be our most exciting prospect because of the size of the country and the size of the artisanal mining industry there, and because of the Nigerian government's focus on developing the industry. We first exhibited, our first real experience with the Nigerian market was in 2017 with Nigeria Mining Week. We exhibited at the exhibition there, and it was still very much in its infancy. And then in 2000, and we didn't understand the market at all. And the thing about Nigeria is, until you start to get to know some people there, most of the news you hear about Nigeria is not positive news. And so I think through your organisation, and we got to understand, we got to meet people, and we got to understand the country a lot more and the needs of the country a lot more. And also there was we started to understand that the Nigerian government, which is quite unusual with artisanal mining around Africa, the Nigerian government wants to play a major role in developing the industry. And in 2018 we exhibited again, and we had we'd set up a dealership or distributorship with a local company, and we got to meet Ajia Fatima, who is the executive secretary of the Solid Minerals Development Fund. So we had a meeting there, and we got to start to understand what the Nigerian government's goals were as far as mining development in general, but also that artisanal mining was a part of that. Of course, with elections through the lead up to elections at the end of 2018 and early 2019, things it was a gradual development, and then 2019 came along and we exhibited again, met more people, got to understand things better, and now we have a plan which has been not derailed, but slowed down a bit by the virus, COVID-19. But we have a definite plan or definite goals as far as working as closely as we can with the government. We also understand where the size a lot better. We understand there could be as many as 40 million artisanal gold miners in Nigeria, so incredibly exciting. And we visited some mining sites, and there's not a lot of there are some detectors used, but it's really low technology that are being used on those sites. So we think we can really make a contribution. Obviously there's a big commercial opportunity for us, but we think we can also make a contribution to the development of artisanal gold mining in Nigeria by working with the government and obviously with our local partner. Our detectors allow people to find gold more efficiently and more effectively. So you dig where you where you get a signal, and it means that people find gold more quickly and they find it safely. They're not digging tunnels underground and bringing out ore for processing, and as you find on the majority of mining sites around Africa, people down holes 30-40 metres deep, women at the top of the holes dragging up the ore and processing the ore. Our detectors, you're working from the top, so you're not going to have cave-ins and so forth. It used to be more about the life-changing nugget, You find a decent sized nugget and you can retire. But now that's a lucky man's machine. We want something that can find us something every day. So it's a livelihood. So we see evidence all the time of what our detectors have actually done for communities. You'll go to a village, a mining site near a village, and then 6 months later you'll go back and you'll see a new school or some new houses or 2 or 3 new businesses, shops. You see a new house of worship, a mosque or a church. You'll see a clinic. You'll see children, fatter children. We often joke about how can you tell the miner on this mining site with a Minelab detector, oh, he's the fat one, and he is. He's because they eat better, and it's better for the community because it creates that knock-on effect. We don't just. It's not our plan, and we never do it. Of going in, we just want to sell detectors and get out of there, because what people need, when someone buys a detector, it's a business investment, and if they don't have their detector working, and if they don't understand how to use it, well then it's not worth, obviously not worth what they paid for it. So we go in and we train people. We train the end user, the miners. We train our dealers and their traders to train people. We help our dealers, our distributors set up service centres because we have warranties on our up to 3-year warranty on our detectors. So if they break down, we want people there that can fix them and provide that warranty support. So we're there for the long haul, and it's good. It makes commercial sense, but it's also you want to support your customers. That's for sure. And we're also very impressed with the way, I've got to say, that Spintelligent/Clarion managed the event and the effort that people put in, and also the effort that people put in to introduce us to others and get people and get people meeting people and understanding and giving us as much face time with people as possible. And I've got to say, I think that the exhibitions I've been involved in with Spintelligent Clarion have been, I think, the best ones we do. It was an easy decision to, even though we've never been involved in a virtual conference like this one, or an online conference like this one, it was an easy decision to do this. We've been approached by others to do other conferences, but we could just see that the people who you've got involved, and we know from our history of the connections that you've got and the respect that you have from the important people in the industry, that we're going to get some benefit out of it. And we want to demonstrate our commitment to Nigeria and to participating and hopefully assisting in the development of artisanal gold mining in Nigeria.